Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You know, you're watching Mashu Media. My name is Matthew, aka Mashu, and I do a lot of things on this channel. There's a few things I want to start doing on this channel. First of all, you're probably wondering why I got the shades on. Well, at night, it looked like I got karate kicked in my eyes, so I'm not gonna show y'all that so people can make memes later. So that's why these glasses are on. But the cool thing is, on this channel, I really want to show you guys things that I'm interested in, like real estate, how to actually get into different things in different modes of entrepreneurship, I guess you want to call it. We're all creative. I believe in my own mind we're all creative in some way. I think that we all like to put our talents to other things that make sense. So for me, I want to look at those videos and kind of maybe put you guys onto some videos too. It's a lot going on, really. So I look at a lot of different things on YouTube. So this one right here is Millennial Money. I found this maybe a year ago, something like that. You know what I'm saying? A year ago, something like that. So yeah, it's something I kind of got into. I started looking at it. I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. And I actually thought about, myself investing in certain things and trying to do other things to increase my, increase the income that you get now. So one thing this taught me is really how to budget. That's one thing, is how to budget. But without further ado, I don't want to talk up and take too much of the time. You know what I'm saying? But let's dive into the video.
I always believed that I would be a millionaire, and I think originally my goal was like to try to hit that by 30. Ended up surpassing that by a decent amount. This is the moment.
29-year-old lives on $1.6 million a year. Damn, all right.
My name is Stefan. I'm 29 years old. I make $1.6 million per year and live in Los Angeles, California. And welcome to...
All right, so we got Stefan, $1.6 million a year in Los Angeles. How could he? How in the world can we afford those little nice high-rise apartments by the Staples Center? How can we afford those? You gotta live like Stefan. That's what you gotta do. You gotta feel like you're Stefan. Make $1.6 million a year and then talk about it on video. Let's go.
Wait for it. Millennial money. So I'm a full-time real estate agent, real estate investor, and YouTuber. Every day is going to be a little bit different. Some days I'm going to be out with clients showing properties. Other days I'm going to be planning YouTube videos. And some other days I'm going to be looking at properties for myself to invest in.
That's similar to, like I said, I was kind of getting into as well. Like, I'm thinking of the same thing. Like, I have to generate enough money to actually do what I want to do. But I mean, anywhere else, it's the same thing. Looking at homes for me, really. He's looking at for clients. He probably does other things with real estate. I'm cool. I'm just trying to get my money and ski-daddle. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. But we're going to continue the video. Owns a 2-unit duplex in LA. He lives in one unit and rents the others out.
Is just over $2,800 a month. The market value of the other unit next to me is about $2,500 a month. Then between the equity I get and the tax write-offs from using the garage as my office, it basically works out to be a free place for me to live.
I mean, yeah. See, man, you gotta know the finesse.
I $200 a month on groceries, and I do price shop between grocery stores. I'll kind of make the rounds.
$200 a month?
Stock up on whichever item is the cheapest at which store. Every
morning, we're gonna get this right.
Same
okay, so his mortgage is $2,872. That's a duplex and rents out half. All right, transportation $632. You know what I mean? Oh, he got a Tesla. Dang, you paying $632 for the Tesla? Hey, look, save the planet. You know what I mean? Whatever. Insurance is $340. Insurance, and it's car and health, so he got both. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like groceries, eating out, $350. He does pretty good, man. Listen, sometimes, Uber Eats just look better than the leftovers. It's nothing against that. All right, $266 for what? What are we doing? Entertainment, his cat, Amazon Prime, haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Gym membership, Wi-Fi. I mean, credit cards, that's not too bad to do $129. Just annual fees for 4 credit cards. See, look, he's not even paying his card. He's paying the fees on the card. His phone is $85. I don't know what phone he got. Yo, I don't really care. Next one.
2 eggs with ham and cheese.
$5,000.
And half a bagel with store-bought ham and bones, and just stock up on whichever item is the cheapest at which store. Every morning I have my same 2 eggs with ham and cheese and half a bagel with Store-bought generic brand cream cheese is my favorite to do that. I refuse to spend.
Bro, you are cheap. What is your problem? He said I had the same meal last night. Bro, if I'm making $1.6 million, I promise you every meal will be different. I'm about to have a meal that ain't no, I'm about to have duck, pheasant, confit, all that. I'm about to have some crazy stuff if I'm making $1.6 million.
On two things. Number one, I think everyone knows is coffee. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, the markup of coffee at Starbucks and Coffee Bean and a lot of those places out there.
That's very true.
Home for 20 cents. Also, designer clothing. Don't see the point in going and spending $700 on like Gucci shoes. So I end up saving about 99% of my income just because my income is so high and I keep my expenses so low. And most of the properties just kind of like pay for my living expenses. So anything else I make is really just seen as a bonus. And
yeah, pretty much.
Invest it.
Listen, man, becoming a millionaire at 26. We're going to say that right now. We're going to put that out to the universe. Do that right now. Do it for me. Do it with me right now. I'm telling you. All right. There we go. We got Orlando Bloom.
I got into real estate basically as soon as I turned 18 years old because I had no other options. I didn't get into college. I had really bad grades in high school, and I saw getting my real estate license honestly as a way where I could just get 1 year of work experience and then reapplying to colleges. But it turned out to be a career I really loved.
Man,
so
dropped out and got his money.
For a few years. I moved out in my early 20s, and that was when I bought another property.
Okay.
The first property I bought was when I was 21 years old. It was a short sale for $59,500 in San Bernardino. It was a foreclosure that was being sold by the
Dino. Shout out Dino.
At the time, I had been saving up as a real estate agent, basically using all
those some nice photos. How you got that corner like that?
I bought that property in cash. It actually appraised and was refinanced for like $260,000.
Ooh. Hey man, invest in your city. He currently owns 6 properties throughout the LA area. Okay. Hey. They bring in about $15,105 a month.
My investing strategy really hasn't changed since I was 21, and all of it has really just been about real estate.
Okay.
If anything, I'm just looking to buy more expensive real estate now that makes a little bit more money, but otherwise I've just kept doing the same thing over and over again.
Oh, they say YouTube star. Oh, he has 2 YouTube channels. I do as well. Subscribe to this channel as well as Mashu Gaming. You know what I mean? I really do have other channels as well. So add my 2 YouTube channels right now. Once again, this one's Mashu Media, and add the other one as Mashu Gaming. His second channel covers money and business. Over 200,000 subscribers.
I had no idea that
See,
anyone
he doing
would
good.
Watch me, and I had no idea that I can actually make any money doing this. So I
Same.
started really just with the intention.
I ain't making any money, but
fun. I'd always wanted to do it, but I also felt like who would want to watch me? And I felt like I didn't have the personality for it, and I just felt like, you know, I should probably postpone it, but I just made a video one day, spur of the moment. It was a slow open house, and I just filmed with my iPhone, the selfie side, just talked about how I got started in real estate. And that was such a fun experience, and I remember that video getting like 9 or 10 views and just being like, oh my God, like 9 people have seen this video.
Hey man, listen, if you know anything about YouTube, you're understanding exactly how he feels. I don't care what anyone's talking about. Your first video, you got 10 views, you said, damn, there's 10 people that like me. They don't like me, but they viewed the video. They viewed it longer than 30 seconds. And you get so hyped off those 10 views. I promise you, I got hyped off my first video. Now, one video has 3 digits worth of views. Look at that video as well, the Adrian Broner video. It's really good. And I just like, look, I like it. I don't know. People may see it. People may not like it, you know, but that's what it is. I like that he has that mindset because we can't just look at numbers. We got to look at, you know, the impact that we make as well. But, you know, I like that. You be getting hyped.
So I started making more videos, and once I started doing about 2 videos a week, it just the growth really just exploded, it seemed like. I would say 99.9% of the comments are so positive and so supportive. I absolutely love them, and it really feels like a sense of community. Then you get some funny ones. The negative comments, at this point, I'm so used to them. Then after a while, I think I realized that it has more to do with them and their own problems that they portray on
I only got like 2 comments, so I can't really say much. I don't know. Over 100,000 YouTube?
Like 85% of my income is affiliated with YouTube.
Yeah.
In one way or
Oh, okay.
another, and then the
Hey.
15% is through real estate sales or real estate investment.
So basically, he's really a YouTube personality, which is great, you know what I mean? So he's a YouTube personality trying to get into real estate. That's what it is, for the most part. I mean, he's already into real estate, but you know what I mean? Like, break into real estate is in, like, make a big splash, you feel me? Like, make more money, like they were saying, you know? Okay. Okay, because I'm like, where you getting the rest of this money at?
Self-employed, I've never had a formal, like, 401k.
It said fluctuates between $61,000 and $220,000 a month. Ooh, yeah, listen. He's still eating the same thing. Hey, listen, man. I'm not eating the same thing after this.
I do have a separate
You out your mind.
I've thrown some money in there at the end of the year, just if it's left over, just as a hedge. But then, as far as savings are concerned, I always like to keep about $20,000 to $30,000 in one of my checking accounts, just to cover anything that could come up in the short term, or to draw from if I have any expenses that come up. But other than that, all of my other
Ben Franklin money
through several high-interest savings accounts.
Currently has 26,000 in investment apps through investments and stuff. Okay, yeah.
So coin collecting was actually something I really got into as a kid. For some reason, I found it really cool to collect like old American coins and paper money. And what I would do is go across the street.
My grandfather did too. I don't know why.
And the bank teller knew me, and she knew me because I would go in and always ask for like any old money that she would have. Some lady came in the bank and exchanged $200 of all just like perfect condition $10 bills from 1934. So some of these are worth up to $200 depending on the condition. Others are worth more like $40 to $50. So I wouldn't really consider these an investment.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think it's probably way better for me to put my money in the stock market than it is for me to get like, you know, old money and just keep it for a long time. But this is just a fun hobby.
I mean, really, that's, you know, something my grandfather did, but
it's also from YouTube that I was
able
really
to get
branch
into
off into other aspects of this as well, in the sense that I was able to create 2 programs. One of them teaches people how to work as a real estate agent and build their career. The second program that I created was how to teach people to grow on YouTube. And both of those this year have probably done a little bit over $300 and something thousand in sales. And since it's all online, that's pretty much all profit. There's almost no overhead whatsoever with that.
Yeah, pretty much. That's good. Okay. Profiting from Tesla.
Very much like gives you a little jolt there.
So I bought my Tesla in April of
Oh, he was hype. He said, oh, it gives me a little jolt there, you know. It gives me a little jolt, you know. It jolts you, you feel me? Like,
so many rebates back for it. The financing is so cheap. Everything that went on with the car, I calculated that it was going to cost me $78 a month out of pocket net in the first year, not counting the opportunity cost of then having all the money left over that I could then go and reinvest. So I figured like depreciation is going to be minimal. I'm going to get some really great tax write-offs from it.
okay.
It's going to almost be a free car. And I figured like, oh, you know, that's the video I'm going to make. Then that video ended up getting now almost 6 million views.
Oh, wow.
The car with everything. All out the door with taxes and like all the options, everything was like 44 grand. So I ended up making money from getting the car.
That's fire. See, that's what I like to know. Like, I like to know loopholes. Because the thing is, I know that I can get it a certain way and it can do a certain way. It could take some time, but I like the way that knows I can legally finesse. You know what I'm saying? I like the legal finesse. Legal finesse to me is like more strategic. You know what I mean? That's a real big, you know what I mean, F you to people. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't, hey. You know what I mean? It's legal, right? It's legal, right? That's all I care about. It's legal.
Well, I think we only lost like 2 or 3 pasta noodles, so I think we did pretty good.
So I have an amazing girlfriend, and her and I share a lot of the same values in terms of saving and spending money. And I find it fun that she is just as frugal as I am. So we can have a great time trying to figure out like where is the best happy hour spot and like how we could save a little bit more money doing this. And she's the one too that's also very encouraging of like, we don't have to go out tonight to happy hour sushi. She doesn't sound like that, by the way, but she encourages me to, like, you know, we could go cook food at home.
That's what she sounds like.
Instead of going out to see a movie, we could just pop something on Netflix. So one of the things we actually do when we go out is we will end up just splitting a meal, because usually I'm not hungry enough to eat the entire thing myself, and neither is she. So
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, he looks like he's like 5'3", so yeah, he's not eating too much anyway. But my big thing is, man, listen, I know, like, I know it's all about saving, but damn, man, it's like what's the point of having some money if you're gonna be this frugal all the time? Because if this sounds like y'all can't do this all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? He said his food budget a month was $350. If I made $1 million a year, at least one meal a year is gonna be worth at least $350. Come on, man. That's just a little crazy. Look, splurge a little bit, just a little bit.
Food for two by paying for one. It's really cool to have someone in your life like that who I see as just being an equal on every single level with the same mindset.
I like that though, y'all. Y'all understand each other. Oh, nah. I know he ain't put dollar menu rewards. Bro, what is your problem, man? I was really trying to make a case, man.
Okay, I know it sounds weird too, but I do end up rewarding myself every now and then at McDonald's from the dollar menu. I don't ever eat McDonald's, but I just decided to go just because it was there and I was really hungry.
Okay.
I had 2 of the double cheeseburgers from the dollar menu, and it was so good that now it gets to the point where I will purposely use that as an incentive to get all my work done, and if I'm able to do that before like midnight, I go and get the 2 double cheeseburgers. It's not something that happens too often, but it does become this thing where it's like,
oh, he is giddy. Look.
Treat.
Thank you.
It's
There's something about the smell that's just like,
it's crack.
how does it smell so good?
It's crack. Like, for real, it is. It's crack. That's why it smells so good.
So in terms of net worth goals, I really don't have any, and I have no desire of becoming a billionaire. I don't even know what I would possibly do with that amount of money. I would like to hit 10 million. I feel like that would be just a decent number. The only thing I really want to do is travel, that I haven't done.
Exactly. That's it.
But I could do that if I wanted to. It's just not the right time to do that. You don't need to be as extreme as I am. You don't need to skimp on every purchase.
Yeah, man.
You don't need to work 12 hours a day.
You don't at all.
You do need to think outside the box, and you do need to be creative and leverage your time appropriately. But I love it, and I love the challenge of saving and trying to handle my money well and grow it. No one is more fruitful.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. I don't want to take y'all to the end, all the way at the end, but I appreciate y'all for looking at the video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like more, for more news, interviews, and more things that I like to do and watch. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications if you like the video. If not, skedaddle, man. I don't need you. All right, take care. Peace.